He's such a shitty guard. He's just like walking in place, maybe getting his aerobics in for the day.
You mean that's not Banjo?
No, that's not Banjo.
I thought that was supposed to be Banjo.
No, it's not.
Can I be Kazooie?
You can
this
be
game
Kazooie.
is supposed to be called Banjo-Kazooie.
It is.
Why are there other characters in this game?
I know, it's just so dumb, and that was
Ridiculous.
actually probably a bad idea. Oh no, we did exactly what I wanted. We taught that fucker a lesson. Hello and welcome to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. Friends. We have good old Brendan, good old Sam back. So say hi, guys.
I'm ashamed that we're not playing nuts and bolts.
I'm
Yeah,
ashamed
that's
that you
right.
brought that piece of shit up.
We yeah, let's get jiggy with it.
Yeah, let's do exactly that. So that cauldron right there is the most useful cauldron in the game, by the way. I just want you guys to keep that little idea in your head. It's you know, the most useful cauldron.
It's ridiculous even.
It's
If you
ridiculous.
say so.
So today we're gonna be going to Rusty Bucket Bay.
That's quite a transition.
It is quite. I love this game's transitions.
Walking and suddenly we're swimming.
Yeah, because we hit that button by Mad Monster Mansion, which filled this area up with water. So now there's much more water here than there was before. So now it's just like blub blub blub. Walk through a door, there's water, which is exactly how that goes. So for some reason, most levels, once you unlock the level, the enemies appear. But for some reason, there's already grill chompas out here just to fuck with you. And like I said, most useful cauldron in the game. We can work from here to there. Big jump, isn't it? Just so fucking useful. Just nothing but usefulness flying around here. So even though we just raised the water level, we get to do it again, because we're going to need it if we're going to be able to access the level. And there's actually another water level raisey machine guy that we'll probably take care of before we go in the level, because I know if I was to leave it till the end, I would just forget about it, because there's a nice little secret that we can go access right now. Yeah, and secrets are good, especially when they come in chambers and end up being the best book in the series. You know that goes.
Ah, I get it, cause Harry
no,
Potter.
I really like Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban, my favorites.
Well, I mean, Prisoner of Azkaban became my favorite because Gary Oldman was Sirius Black in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even
though I ended up seeing the director in real life and he looked hilarious.
That movie, despite kind of marking like the downfall of the movies, because it kind of went to using that blue tint instead of the red tint.
Yeah,
as dumb as that
everything started
sounds.
becoming all blue.
Yeah, that really started marking like the downfall of the movies. I really thought that was like the best movie out of all of them. But Banjo-Kazooie, Harry Potter, magic.
Well, there's both witches in it.
Yeah, there's witches, and if Shaman was at not Shaman. If you were at Hogwarts though, that'd be pretty bitchin'. But if Mumbo, best shaman in all game, was at
What are you talking about? I'm not best shaman in all game.
No, you're not. Mumbo
You
is.
dick.
Mumbo has said it.
You dick.
Mumbo has said it a few times that he is best shaman in all game. And
I'm best shaman in all game, you bitch.
Despite having
Deal with it.
Despite having enough notes to go through that note door, we're not really worried what's back there, because that's a level, and there's stuff back there, and we have stuff over here we need to deal with, because we do stuff in chronological order. Going out of order would be insane, even if it would have helped us if we would have done Gobi's Valley before Freezeezy Peak. I keep calling it Freezy Peak. The real name is Freezeezy. There's so many E's and so many Z's in the title. Exactly. Anyways, if you do that, you can come up here and find Cheeto, and he'll give you another cheat for the sandcastle. I think this one gives you more golden feathers, so you can be invincible longer, but just like the other cheats, we're not going to be using them, because,
Hi, Cheeto!
Yeah, cheats are baby school. We're the big league chew. Nothing but air. Hoop dreams. Yeah, so, level. This is, Rusty Bucket Bay, even though we're we're not there yet. And now we are, now that the transition's, you know, going. Rusty Bucket Bay is one of my favorite levels in the game. It has a really neat song. It's, one of the...
I'm glad we can hear it.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you guys can hear it. The water in this level, it absorbs oxygen even if you're swimming above water, because the water is just so damn dirty. I mean, look at that shit. That is not good. I would not want to swim in there, but unfortunately we're gonna have to, you know, get in there and get dirty. Hopefully...
That is some mad monster water.
Yeah, that is Mad Monster water. They saved all the water from Mad Monster Mansion and just threw it in here, and they're like, this is here now.
Recycling.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the level where, this is all looking very familiar.
It should. This level...
This looks like the bar mitzvah I never had.
Well, yeah. Those fans that you were just looking at, this kind of engine room is the most dangerous place in the world, even outside of Banjo-Kazooie. That enemy, by the way, is called the Gremlin. I know you guys care. Engine room is like the only place in Banjo-Kazooie where, if you are skilled at this game, that I would say that it has a justifiable place to die. Mostly saying that because I'm about to die there a lot. Most likely, if I don't die in there, I will go find a shoe to eat, because that's just amazing. Because...
What are you talking about dying? Don't you mean teleporting?
Oh yeah, teleport Banjo. Yeah, oh god. So this place is easily the most dangerous place in the game. If you fall, you instantly die, because, you know, platformers. And added on to the fact if you slip, you instantly die. There's a ton of these pipes that just spin around like crazy, and Banjo has terrible footing. I'm not sure. You might actually stay on better if you're Kazooie. I've never actually tried that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just try that and hope for the best. My strategy normally is just to wait till, you know, they've stopped spinning, because that'll give you the most time to kind of, you know, go and wreck shit up. But you want to be really careful. The douchiest things about this is there are 2 Mumbo tokens in here, both at a place where even if Kazooie were to help you, which I'm not exactly sure. Go Banjo, go, go, go! They give you barely enough time to flip-flap away, so you're kind of screwed either way, no matter what happens. But this engine room, I'm actually just going to wait for that to go again, even though it just stopped, is really worth your time, not only because there's a ton of notes, but you're able to get 2 jiggies from here. There's a jiggy just up ahead, and there's another jiggy that we'll get after we hit another one of these fan switches, because this is going to show you that jiggy. Those fans kill you instantly, by the way, so you don't want to screw with them. They do give you an extra life here, just in case you die, because that's gonna happen.
They give you an extra life in a lot of locations, despite the fact that you will never die.
Yeah, but this is like the only one where it's like, okay, they really are gonna need an extra life here, because we're probably going to, you know, kick the bucket a few times. I really suggest coming here first when it comes to, you know, Rusty Bucket Bay, because, you know, if you're dying a lot, your notes are going to be reset if you're playing the N64 version. So it's definitely worth your time to come here and get it all out of the way, because then everything afterwards will, you know, not be as tough. Well, not that it's not as tough, but, you know, there's less of a chance that you're gonna fall off of a fucking engine.
I have many memories of Banjo sliding off down into the abyss.
As you should.
Yeah,
because this is
I remember that.
Yeah, we had a failed
it was like
recording.
It was only several days ago.
Yeah, a failed recording of this for no! Ah! No, we were doing so good! No! Oh. It begins.
Fortunately, my stream is just several seconds behind, so I hear you shouting. It looks like everything's fine, and the anticipation waiting for you to die is really...
Just saying.
Yeah, I had the same problem there too. It's just like, well, I guess I know what's gonna happen.
I wonder what. Oh.
Spoilers, Zach.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can tell what's going to happen in the future. Whenever someone is streaming it.
I have the best superpower in the world. I can hear what's going to happen 6 seconds ahead of time. Oh, that actually reminds me. back in high school, me and my friends got together and tried to come up with like some of the worst powers for superheroes. One of them being a person who can see into the past, but he can only see 2 seconds back into the past, and he can't turn it off. So he's just always saying 2 seconds into the past.
After a while, would that become your present?
I did that sort of thing at one point. One of the ones that we came up with was the ability to vomit unlimited volume and unlimited like power, so you can like fly around the city if you like aim it at the ground.
Well, would it like bother your stomach like vomiting normally does?
No.
Well, then that's an amazing power, because that's essentially having FLUDD, except it's like vomit. FLUDD from Super Mario Sunshine.
Well, it's not even like the worst powers, it's just the most sort of...
Oh, just ridiculous.
What superhero would honestly have, like, out of all of the powers in the world. Yeah.
You know, honestly, even though I had just said using Kazooie might be in your best interest, I can't believe Or no, I didn't forget. I couldn't use it there. I was about to criticize myself. No! Ah! Ah! No! Fuck! Ah!
Nicely,
We've cleared it out. We have all the notes in here. So we just hit the second button and we're good. Now, the race begins. The true race. I think we get 30 seconds. I hope it's... No, it has to be more than 30 seconds. Most of these things stop, I think... No, it's 70 seconds, okay. I think some of these things stop. Like, I know these pipes stop spinning. You have 70 seconds to get back out to that stupid fucking... those fans. If those fans hit you when they're going, it instantly kills you. So you want to work quick, because the fans are off right now. And we want to get in there. So the goal is to get there, grab the Jiggy, and get out of there before the fans turn back on. Because it's so stupid. The fans will turn back on once you get the Jiggy. So you have to fucking book it. Because even if we get the Jiggy, then it kills us. We have to come back in here again to get all the notes. So it really is just like this big, stressful race thingy. But I'm thinking we have enough time, because there's like, still 20 seconds or whatever left, and we're almost there.
I love you, and you can do it.
Thank you. Grunty's about to yell at us, because we're getting in the water for the first time. She's just gonna be like, oh, this water's so dirty, it makes it hard to breathe, even whenever you're not in the water. Come on, oh, Banjo, don't get stuck on there. Okay, good, Banjo got stuck on the fan for a second, and that could have been potentially bad.
Oh yeah, totally win. Champion, people's champion, right there.
I have a fun story about People's Champion, but
I feel like such a douchebag by even saying that.
Back at my old work, there was this guy that like everyone called the People's Champion, and he was just like the worst person. He apparently, like, after I had left the job, one of the guys from there, like, he had called me. He was like, dude, he got fired today. I was like, what? Why? Apparently he had spent like just 2 hours just texting in an aisle as opposed to doing work.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah, but he like everybody did it, but normally you get work done while doing it. He just stood there like out in the open doing it, and the boss came and was like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? This enemy right here, that is a boombox. It is a crate of TNT, and it will explode if it gets close to you. And darn, so you just want to shoot eggs at it to get rid of it. Yeah, they're jerky jerks of the highest degree. But no, we've gotten the most dangerous shit in this level kind of taken care of already. So the rest of the episode will be anticlimax. Isn't that good?
It's always good when things are anticlimactic.
I'm pretty sure that the emphasis is anticlimax, as opposed to anticlimax.
Well, you see, I'm from Texas, and in Texas we don't put up with your English bullshit.
In Texas, they just don't climax.
Yeah, here in Texas.
Yeah, that's right. No, here, I'll pull out the passage from the Taoist classics again. Give me
that's
on
probably
how to ejaculate properly.
I almost like walked right by this Jiggy. I'm so glad that the camera angled to show me it, because I did not remember that was there. I knew that there was stuff in here. I didn't expect a Jiggy though. So
Banjo is usually pretty bad about camera
angles.
Like its camera can be pretty N64 sometimes.
Yeah. It's way better than, you know, Super Mario 64, but, you know, Super
Mario 64 might as well have been called,
God.
why are you playing this in the 21st century? Because Galaxy is probably out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Galaxy and Galaxy 2 being, like, easily one of the most fun in a video game I've ever had.
Galaxy 2 just looks so stupidly fun.
No,
it's weird how, like, the 3D platformer just sort of... Like, the platformer was the thing. It was, like, the go-to genre for everything, and now it's sort of the shooter.
Yeah. Like it,
and
even 3D platformers now are nothing like a game like Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64. Those just don't exist anymore. Nobody makes these kind of collectathons, and I totally blame Donkey Kong 64 because Donkey Kong 64 came out and everyone's like, wait, this is fucking stupid. I don't want to collect all of these things. And then people, because you know Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie kind of hit that sweet spot of, well, there's you know plenty of stuff to collect, but it's by no means like insanity.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64 is that shit is bananas.
Speaking of insanity, for some reason, Snacker is in this small section of this level just to fuck with you, because you know there's a Genjo out here.
Poop on him.
I tried, I missed. If you poop on him, you can kill him, which is good because Snacker sucks. Like Snacker's the worst.
Snacker actually makes me afraid of like the water.
No, yeah, like as a kid, I'm sure plenty of people can like attest to this, but Snacker like made me afraid of water, which actually led me not to play Clanker's Cavern for the longest time. Because what you do, you have a semi-water level with the beach level, where you have a fucking shark in the water to scare everybody. Then you have a big open water level with a big mechanical shark in the middle of the fucking level. You're already terrified of water and sharks, and then the next level is just that. Like, they just... Rare really wanted to fuck with us.
I was already terrified of the water because I already know I can't swim in it, but you know.
Oh yeah, you can't swim, because you're a weirdo.
Can you not swim?
I cannot swim. I grew up next to the ocean, I can't swim.
Like,
that's interesting.
well, like I had said before, you lived in Canada, so you've never seen unfrozen water.
Oh yes, definitely, you know.
Yeah. There's just like
I fought a polar bear on my way over to go get milk today.
No, yeah, like, I know what you mean. I'm from Texas. Like, every time I want to go to the store, I have to fight a cactus.
I don't know, I still think mine's a little bit worse. Polar bears are a little more unforgiving than cactuses.
You've never seen a cactus on a bad day, have you?
Is its spikes, like, all up, like, just so that way you can see that it's fully in range?
Do you remember the cactus Digimon?
Yes.
That's what I live around. And there's also just
Oh, for a second I thought that thing said cancer, not danger.
No, if you fall in there, it'll give you cancer, probably, so might as well say cancer. Because, yeah, there's just a bunch of toxic waste here, which, you know, probably explains why the water's so dirty. Oh, it acts like water. I thought it'd act like lava and, like, you know, light your butt on fire, but nope, it's just bad water that hurts you. Speaking of bad water that hurts you, we're gonna do a bit more. Yeah, Mexico. We're gonna do a bit more in the water because we have a dolphin buddy down here, but he's trapped under the anchor. I think his name's like Dorsal, probably. That's probably his name. Snorkel. I was close. It's the same. Oh yeah, Shaman, you're here. You love dolphins, don't you?
I like that their idea to personify things is just put the eyes on the top. Dolphins actually have eyes, and they're not there.
Well, yeah, they had to redo the character design because it's rare, and hopefully we can make it before we drown. If we drown above water, I was gonna be really sad because it took me a bit longer.
It's possible to drown above water.
Oh, you can in this level. The water's so dirty, you lose oxygen when you're above water in Rusty Bucket Bay.
That's ridiculous.
It's so dirty. And look at this. We just got the anchor off of him, which helps him, right? But it pulls the anchor, like, straight through him. Like, if that didn't, like, cut him in half already, that would have killed him. But no, he's fine. He's
just be happy that, you know, Rare hasn't realized the way that realism is supposed to go in a video game.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God. And, you know, after like, Donkey Kong 64 came out, like, you know, Rare just kind of disappeared. Nothing ever happened with Rare after Donkey Kong 64. I want you guys to remember that. Like, they just stopped being a company. They disappeared to the ether.
Are you sure?
There
Are you
needs
really
to be
sure?
a good old-fashioned collectathon.
There really needs to be. I'd like to see one, but, you know, they just don't make them like they used to in the good old days. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can get,
Banjo-Kazooie Live Edition.
hopefully we can, I was gonna say hopefully we can get out of the water in time, but, you know, we still have half our air. That's much better than having our one, water, oxygen, honeycomb, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Actually, I think we're gonna go ahead and get back on the boat, because there's still a bunch of stuff we can do on the boat. And I actually think it might be faster in the long run.
How many jiggies are we at?
I'm not sure. I'm not counting. I think we're at 4 or 5 though. Oh, is it 4?
Yeah, 4.
You want to be really careful because along with the gremlets, there are, you know, the pipes that you can go ahead and hop down. And along with that, there's also breakable windows. So you want to watch out for kind of windows that actually look like they're 3D and not just a sprite. Because, you know, you can get through them. And that boombox at the bottom just decided to explode for some reason.
Maybe he's just, you know, got a fever of 103. And just overheated and died.
Probably.
A foreigner does that to people.
But Rusty Bucket Bay, there were a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff I missed as a kid, just because I didn't think to, you know, jump down all these pipes, and then didn't think to, you know, break every window that looked like I think this window breaks, and then we can actually jump in because it's not a sprite. It's, you know, a breakable object, and then there's, you know, rooms that we can go ahead and come in.
I'm wondering why that has teeth on it.
The gremlin?
No, the like air thing.
Air thing.
The thing that just attacked you on your way in here.
Oh, the Seaman gremlin?
Not that thing.
The big green enemy.
No.
The pipe.
The silver.
It's
The silver
pipe.
tube on
that
top.
has
Oh,
teeth on it.
the pipe is called a gremlin.
Okay, I have.
That guy?
Yeah, you can't use words like this because it's just gibberish to me.
No, but I told you that his name was a gremlin. Don't
Yes, but I wasn't paying attention.
well, you should be because we're besties. Like,
Zach, stop trying to educate us. It's a fool's errand.
I am trying to provide edutainment.
I'm an English major in Canada. It's not possible.
Okay. I honestly don't remember where all the windows are, but I remember all of the rooms. So, if for whatever reason that we run out of stuff, I'll know, you know, that we haven't found all of the shit because I remember all the rooms. I just don't remember where they're located. And we're at 5 jiggies, so we're almost there. I think we have.
So did
almost
they
all the
just stop
jiggies.
giving you messages as to why you were getting jiggies, or?
For the most part, most jiggies don't have like messages why you're going to get a jiggy. It's mostly like you'll just kind of be exploring something and then you'll find a jiggy.
That's weird. I remember. I don't even remember those messages ever being there. And when I was watching your Let's Play thing, whenever one of those messages came up, I was just like, oh, that's just a graphic that Zach made.
Yeah, that was a graphic I made. I put that together.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I just adding a little bit of a, you know, little kick to it to make it look nice. Wait, so Brendan, you thought that was a part of the game?
Yeah, I thought that was part of the game.
Oh, that's actually.
I've never played Banjo-Kazooie.
No, yeah, I'm not criticizing you. That actually makes me feel really good inside. Thank you.
Okay.
Makes me feel nice to know that, you know, someone appreciates my stuff. Even if
Well,
they
it was,
didn't.
it was just showing up on every single jiggy, and I was just like, this is
Yeah,
weird that this hasn't shown up yet.
yeah, I made the graphic using some sprites that I found on the Rare Rich project, which is a Banjo-Kazooie. Not a Banjo-Kazooie fan site, but
I was thinking that it was. I was thinking that it was up. I was thinking that it was a thing that you would put together, but it looked very official. It looked very pretty.
Thank you. I've been using Photoshop for a long time. A long time.
Oh. I stole Photoshop.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, actually, I have a fun story about Photoshop. The version I have, because I had to upgrade, I had to steal it. But the old version I used to have...
Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. My old version of CS2, technically was paid for by the state government of Texas. Because my dad works for the state, and they just had like a bunch of programs. He's like, well, we're not going to use this, you can have it. So, state government paid for my CS2 that I used for years.
Why does the government
Nice.
Photoshop?
I don't know. That's what my dad said. He's like, we don't need this. You can have it. I was doing them a favor. I was what? Is that really
That just sounds ridiculous to me.
So you're
Yeah.
like a knight in Texas now or something?
Yeah, I'm like a Texas baron, not like an
Or
oil
like an
baron.
archduke.
Duke. Getting back to Banjo though. There's
No.
oh, okay. That's
This is a Banjo Let's Play. We're already playing Banjo. We don't need to talk.
we do not need to double down on
We
our
don't need to beat it
Banjo-ness.
into the audience's head. They get it. Man.
He's a bear wearing a backpack. That's it. That's all. That's all you need to
No,
know. And there's a bird
seriously,
inside
guys,
of his
Dawn?
backpack.
This thing right here, you're supposed to type out the password. I don't remember where the password is. Actually, the password's probably on the back of the ship. There's a flag, and it's probably there, but I can't be bothered, so
It's
I'm trying
probably 312.
that's what I'm thinking. I remember it being a bit jerky, and I think you have to repeat some numbers. By 31213 maybe. I did hit one after that, right? Because I'm so all this
31211.
yeah, that's what it has to be. Hopefully there's not more than that. Did I already hit 2? Did I do 312? I've just been
Yeah, then 1.
let's hit it again, see what happens. Is that it? It is. We were able to guess it. That's good, because I can't be bothered to go find where they give you the password. Although, if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure it's on the back of the ship, on its flag. If not, probably somewhere on the hull of the ship. Honestly, though, I thought that would give us this Jiggy, but I guess I thought wrong. You have to go hit this button on this crane to get this Jiggy.
Always loved climbing cranes.
It's quite a fun thing to do. Let's go ahead and grab these notes while we're down here, because notes are good.
You know, Zach, you've done a pretty good job of just not dying.
Yeah, like once you get out of that one part of Rusty Bucket Bay, you won't die a lot. It's just that one part that's just super douchey. Like
Super what?
douchey.
Soup.
Yeah, super douchey. Banjo-Kazooie.
Maybe.
Laughs.
Oh, this always scared me because I always get here with very little time to get the Jiggy, and I'm like, fuck, no, I'm gonna get stuck in there. But no, they thought about that. They keep it raised while you're in there, so you can get out. I'm sure that at some point that wasn't part of the game.
And then after that, you just have to load from your last save.
Oh God. I'm sure that got fixed in like beta testing. Oh look, here's the code. We found it. So everybody
Cool,
knows
now we can go get that Jiggy.
Yeah, that Jiggy that's been bothering us that we couldn't get. I think we've been everywhere on the inside of the ship. So I think it's time to start climbing up these, the 2 towers.
But
Banjo with Lord of the Rings soundtrack would be the worst thing in the world.
It just wouldn't fit at all. Like, they're both great soundtracks, but it just like using them in either one. Just imagine.
I think Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack and Lord of the Rings would be worse.
Just imagine the Mines of Moria with like
Banjo-Kazooie and Lord of the Rings.
Mines of Moria with with Clanker's Cavern theme.
Horseback riding across wide open fields of New Zealand.
That would be really good though.
I would like that a lot.
That fight with the orcs in the city. I can't remember which one it was from. I haven't actually watched Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the Helm's Deep fight to the when you get the boots.
That would be pretty excellent. I would actually really appreciate that.
Somebody has to make that video now.
Well, no, it's not a video they have to make, Brendan. They have to go and remove all of the music from all 3 movies and improvise using the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie soundtracks. Unlike last time, though, this isn't going to raise a box. It's just going to drop this TNT onto the ship and blow a hole into it. So now we can get into its deliciousness. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're playing Banjo-Kazooie, the safest game in the West. So just like everything else in Banjo-Kazooie, eggs fix your problem. Although I don't get why they have a toll booth that is perfect for like just injecting eggs into it. Like, do other people take eggs as currency?
Eggs currency?
Well, you don't. There's not like a shop or anything in the game.
Jesus
so
Christ! I paid my grocer in the wrong currency then.
You just give them eggs.
I just paid them in eggs. I've been watching your Let's Play. It's just like, okay, so apparently eggs are gonna work like this.
No, yeah,
eggs are used for everything. So I just kind of threw some eggs at the grocer and ran.
No, like it's perfect. You go in, you give that bitch some eggs that you took from their own grocery store, so it's like you have infinite money. It's like, man, I need a new TV. Let's go to the dairy section and pick up some eggs because they normally keep the eggs by the milk.
Okay, you guys got me for about another 15 minutes.
Alright. So
is there much left to do?
We're almost done, I think. We just have to check out these 3 crates, find the last Jinjo, which I think the last Jinjo's in here, and I think we're 2 Jiggies away. The Jinjo's actually in here, I believe. I believe he's just right back here hiding. And there we go. Here's our Jinjo and our Jinjo Jiggy. So it's, all good.
Did you actually get the Jinjo Jiggy this time?
Yes, I actually picked it up this time. oh yeah, so we do have, we just have one thing left. So, we just need to check out these other 3 crates, because I'm pretty sure that's where they
You're doing pretty well, Zach.
Well,
Don't die.
It's like you've played this game before.
No. Hey, don't hit me.
No Let's Player plays the game before they play it.
No, yeah, everyone does blind Let's Plays. I'm actually doing, this is a
That's
literal...
what I used to do.
This is a literal blind Let's Play because I actually gouged my eyes out before playing. I thought it'd be the best way to go about this.
Oh my god, I actually need to do like an actual blind Let's Play.
Just like
I'll just
gouge
put
your
like a
eyes out
blindfold or
beforehand.
something over me and it's just like, okay, let's do this. Let's go.
If you don't gouge your eyes out, you're not a fucking man. You wanna do it like a man.
Well then, fine. I guess I have a woman. I'm ready for my vagina now. I might just have to play with it.
I think that I want to do a blind Let's Play of something, but I'm not going to be stupid about it. I'm going to have somebody there who's going to be able to direct me, but they're going to be
Oh, you girl.
they're going to be deaf. So I'm going to be sort of consistently asking them questions, and they're not going to be like totally deaf. So, and they're just gonna be screaming.
Why are you doing this? This is torture!
And then shouting out all the directions in a really sort of bizarre, creaky voice.
There we go, all the notes. If you kill all those boom boxes, by the way, you get an extra life, but we're not concerned about lives anymore. I'm trying to see if there's a... Oh no, I was about to say, I was trying to see if there's a better way on the boat, but we can climb up this, the crane here, because up this crane is the place where we go get the last Jiggy. Because if you guys remember, we dropped the giant TNT box onto the ship. So now we can get into the ship and go check out what's in there. Oh, damn.
Nice job, Zach. You got all the notes. You're like the Beatles.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I actually don't know who the Beatles are. I'm sorry. Like who are they?
It's really a shame about Ringo.
That he's still alive? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like that he is nobody's favorite Beatle. He is not anybody. He is not in any position other than everyone's least favorite Beatle, unless they're being ironic.
Right.
And that's not even really a testament to him being bad, because he's not all that bad.
He's just the worst Beatle.
That's the thing, is that like you have George Harrison and John Lennon and Paul McCartney.
All the Beatles were fantastic, but you know.
Yeah, like I mean he's just the worst.
So here's the boss of Rusty Bucket Bay, Boss Boombox.
Here's the boss. Ringo
Starr. He's waiting for us to talk bad about him. Now, honestly, what I just did was probably a bit stupid, because you want to attack them with eggs to destroy them, I think. I think that's the best way to do it. I don't remember. I don't think they explode, because as you can see, they just kind of fall apart. But it's probably better to save your what the fuck, the Wonder Wing, till there's a bunch of them, and then you can just kind of clean them up with that. But I always forget about that because I'm always like, man, the Wonder Wing will be the best way to do this. But no, he's not a hard boss. Banjo-Kazooie does not have hard bosses, with the exception of the final boss. The final boss can be kind of a bitch. I bet you can't guess who the final boss of Banjo-Kazooie is. By the way, yes.
I'm gonna go with Bowser.
Oh, of course, Bowser. How did you get? Bowser's the final boss of every game. Thanks to me screwing up, we have one last thing that we need to do before we can leave the level, and that is hit that witch switch up there. I tried to make a jump for it, but I failed. I'm trying to remember how to get there. Something tells me that there is a flight pad somewhere in this level, because I kind of remember flying around in this level once. Although that might just be my brain going blurbity blurb. And not actually remembering that.
I remember you flying indoors, I don't remember you flying outdoors.
That's the thing, I remember you flying indoors.
Yeah,
then again, I've been like half paying attention and I'm a little high. So.
There's the bit that we fly indoors, the entrance to the inside of that one place by a snacker that gets you the honeycomb, but you can't fly out of there, I don't believe. I guess maybe it's just, video game senses saying that there should be, like, you know, a flight pad at the top of the level on one of those, smokestacks, whatever the fuck you call those, on the ship. Like, I want to think that there's one there, but there's not, because in one of them is a Jiggy, and in the other is a Mumbo token, I believe. Hey, wait, speaking of Mumbo token, do we have, yes, we do. Okay, I was starting to panic, if we had all the, honeycombs in the level. But we do. I think we should make it this time. I think I just jumped too far. Okay, good. Yeah, we just jumped from too far away last time. So there we go. Witch switch, so, we can get that Jiggy next time. Won't be a problem. So we are done with Rusty Bucket Bay. Say goodbye, guys. Look at all that wonderful, wonderful ocean that we'll never get to see.
It looks like sand.
We had a really nice time with you.
So, in the next episode, we'll be going to the very last level in Banjo-Kazooie and getting the rest of the Jiggies in the game.
Rainbow Road.
Yes, Rainbow Road. The final level of both Super Mario 64
Mordor.
And Banjo. Yes, it's Mordor, Rainbow Road. It's a very odd combination.
Bye, guys.